50-43 Colorado victory.
We'll go to Coach Terry.
Okay. Hard-fought contest tonight. You know, we knew we were going to try to work this game for 40 minutes. Knew we had a really good opponent coming in, and we wanted to do all the little small details and things we needed to do in terms of having an opportunity to come out with a victory tonight. We got off to a slow start in the first half. Thought we had much better effort in the second half. Thought our defense wasn't bad in the first half. Thought that we again let our offense affect how we carried ourselves, I think, in the first half.
Paul Leffler from KMJ Radio.
50-43 the final, Coach, and you knew rebounding would be an issue with Robertson in there. He gets 20 of them, and the last one was a killer off a missed free throw. Is that just he's that good, or is there anything you could have done to get that ball on that camera?
Well, I'll be honest with you. He's one of the better rebounders in the country, and we knew that coming in. We spent a couple of days preparation because you have to prepare for a guy like that, a guy with the motor, a guy, again, his rebounds are difference makers in games, and we knew that going in. We worked on that and spent some time with that, and heck, we made him like a lottery pick tonight in terms of what he was doing out there with that. But he's a tremendous talent in terms of really going after the basketball. But you're right, that was a big possession for us for them when he came up with the basketball.
You've been pretty consistent this year in starting the second half with the same five who started the ball game. You mixed that up tonight. You put Jerry Brown in there to start the second half, and you went on that 13-2 run. What was your gut telling you there that led to that decision?
Well, our young guys, again, they're gaining valuable experience every time out, and Tanner, again, is a guy that we want to bring along. He's going to be a good player in our program, but again, he's playing an older, experienced player who understands right now how important it is to start a half and get going. And Jerry's done a great job over the last 3-4 games. He's answered the bell in terms of having energy from the start and setting the tone. And he did that again for us in the second half tonight. And I'm very pleased with what he's doing and how he's doing it. And I thought he gave us a better chance for a better start as opposed to Tanner.
What does it mean for your team to have Kevin Foster bounce back and contribute 8 points and 8 rebounds in 18 minutes the way he did tonight?
Kevin was good tonight, but again, I think it was carryover from practice. He had 2 of his better practices on the year. I thought he had unbelievable energy and intensity in his practice preparation over the last 2 days. Been probably the best he's had all year, to be honest with you. And having sat down and talked with him in terms of playing his way out of the rut that he's been in a little bit, was going to start in practice. And I thought tonight it was a direct result of how he did those things this week.
We'll go to Andrew Martin from CBS 47.
Coach, you're in a stretch right now, 3 Pac-12 teams in 4 games. Do you feel it's a tough stretch for you guys, or you're learning a lot about the team?
No, we're learning a lot about our team. I tell you, I think people underestimate Washington State. Washington State's going to be a good team in the Pac-12. I think they'll be right where they need to be. They've got a pro in Modem, and it was a good matchup for us up there. We grew a lot as a team up there. Again, it gets down to details. We played well enough defensively against both of these teams to win both of these games. We're not shooting the ball particularly well right now, but we will. We'll have some time, here during this stretch right now, once guys finish finals, to really spend more time in the gym working on our shooting, and hopefully we'll see a direct result of that in terms of making more shots. But this is a good stretch for us, and I think we're growing as a team.
Why do you feel like you guys are having trouble shooting the ball, except for that stretch where you went 13-2 run? I mean, for the game, you guys only shot 29% from the field.
That's a good question. I wish I had that magic answer to that one. Guys just got to step in there and do what they work on in terms of the repetitions and having confidence in their shot. 95% of this game is mental and being a confident player. You have to be a confident player, and you have to be a confident team. And we're real close. We're real close. And real close doesn't count. We're not playing for any more victories. We're playing to win. And our guys know that, and we fully expect that when we step out on the floor. And we played a quality opponent tonight, and we had opportunities.
We'll go to Tommy Tran from ABC 30.
Ronnie, again, you have Robert playing some meaningful minutes. You get him 10 shot opportunities, and when he got the and one, it put you up by 1. It did look like, though, maybe perhaps you got the ball a little bit farther than you'd like to see. I mean, again, tonight, in terms of trying to get him the ball, where was he at in terms of being in the post?
Well, it's just a growth curve again with our young guys understanding those small details in the inches that you need in this game right now. And you know, even when you get fatigued, you have to understand how important it is for you to execute on where we're actually, you know what we practice. Just do what we practice in terms of what we want you and the angles we want in the post. And he'll continue to get better with that, you know. And to be honest, this was a great growing up point for him tonight. He played against, you know, some quality post guys, much like he did the last game out. And you know, he's going to respond to that level of play right now, because we're at a good level of play right now. But you can't take any possessions off, and you cannot not play hard and execute. And it's a great growth curve for both he and Tanner, both, you know. And our older players, they understand it. They understand the level of competition is going up, and you got to match that level.
Questions for Jerry. You guys crawl back and scratch and fight to get within a chance to at least perhaps tie the game without that offensive rebound from Colorado. But what was it like down the stretch trying to, again, come back from that deficit and try to maybe tie it up or win the game?
It was a hassle for us. We kind of dug ourselves a hole there, but we did a great job, you know, fighting back in the second half. And, you know, it's all about finishing for us. I mean, we get there, and we're right there, but I feel like this team got a lot of growth.
Other questions?
Coach Terry, towards the end of the game, you get within 2. You know that once Dinwiddie gets it across midcourt, you want a foul, and then a few seconds go by without the foul. I know the crowd was really loud there, and I don't know if they could hear you. You almost got to midcourt trying to get the foul. Is that just inexperience?
That's just, again, we're growing with that, you know. Heck, I almost jumped out there and fouled him myself, you know. But you know, we really wanted to foul Roberson. Is who we wanted to foul in that situation, and not probably on the floor. He's the worst free throw shooter at the time, you know. And but when you're losing time, you just have to foul someone now, you know, at that point.